back to Sun on Sports. We're here coming to you from Sun Newspaper's World Headquarters in Eden Prairie. Mike Shaughnessy and Greg Clevin join me, Nick Clark here. And before we get too far ahead of ourselves and jump into the winter sports, we thought we would take a short look into what will be going on at the University of Minnesota Aquatic Center, starting tonight and running through Saturday at the indoors at that pool. And there, the girls Class A and Class AA state swimming and diving meets will be held. Preliminaries are going on. Actually started last night in diving, and tonight, or this afternoon and tonight in swimming, and then finals Saturday. Mike, what's your view of this year's swimming tournament?
The way Lakeville South coach Rick Ringeisen described it to me, in AA, there were 4 teams that he termed the quote-unquote big dogs. Those would be Edina, Stillwater, Maple Grove, and Minnetonka. And then you have teams like Wayzata and Eden Prairie, who are probably on the fringe of being one of the big dogs. Couple of swimmers to look at. Lauren Weiss of Cretin-Derham Hall is a returning champion in 2 events. Lakeville South has 2 relays that are ranked 1st and 2nd as far as seed times coming into the meet. Another thing that I was told by one of the coaches is that this year the junior class, not just in the Lake Conference but statewide, is probably as fast as perhaps any class that's been seen in this sport this year, in any year.
I've heard that as well, and in that pool and this meet, oftentimes you see these girls come out and fly, and we could see some records fall.
And also it's hard to go by times that kids swim in the section meet, because a lot of time they're doing basically just what they need to do to qualify. They haven't shaved, they maybe haven't rested yet. Mm-hmm. They get new swimsuits for the state meet, so it's not uncommon to see kids go from section to the state meet and drop a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Visitation is just a powerhouse, coached by Nate Linscheid, and they have one of the top swimmers, A or AA in the state, Megan Weiss.
Okay.
And they'll be just very tough to beat. In their section, they dominated, I believe it was section 4A, and they've got like 2 or 3 girls in almost every event, all the relays. They'll be very difficult to beat. I would pick them to win by at least 150 points.
Yeah, and I know they were very dominating last year and winning that thing, and they seem to be the team that's really taken hold of Class A girls swimming. Take a quick look at the hockey season. The girls, like we said, is underway. State rankings were released by the Associated Press in both polls. Interestingly enough, in Class AA, Edina tops them both, boys and girls. John Sherman is not here to speak on their behalf, but they're a team on the boys' side. They played for state championship last year, and they returned their top 2 scorers, Anders Lee and Marshall Everson. They did lose Zach Budish, for the entire season, torn ACL. The University of Minnesota recruit did sign his letter of intent, but I know he's not going to play this year. That's a big loss, but Edina is a program that can kind of just fill in holes as they go.
Losing Budish is a big loss for them, but I do see them having enough remaining talent to be able to make a run at this.